Ukrainian forces have broken through the front lines in Kherson, one of the 4 regions Russia's President Vladimir Putin annexed last week, in the latest blow to Moscow's military campaign. Russia's defense ministry on Monday said Ukraine's forces had pierced into our defenses thanks to superior tank divisions near the town of Zolotobalka, marking Ukraine's biggest advance in the south since Moscow invaded the country in February. The Russian military is simultaneously losing ground in the east of the country, after a separate Ukrainian counteroffensive took back the major transport hub of Lyman in the Donetsk region from fleeing Russian soldiers at the weekend. The fresh setback comes just days after Putin annexed Kherson and 3 other regions and threatened to use all the means at his disposal to defend what he now considers Russian territory. Putin's move was meant to raise the stakes for Ukraine's Western allies by threatening to use Russia's nuclear arsenal to protect its territorial gains in the 7-month conflict and reframing the war as a defensive effort. However, it has instead forced Russian forces to admit losing territory only days after claiming it in a lavish ceremony in the Kremlin. Peskov said while Russia wanted to annex all of Donetsk and Luhansk in the eastern Donbas industrial heartland, it was continuing to consult with the population of these regions about their borders, according to Interfax. In the south, Ukrainian forces remain more than 120 kilometers from the major shipbuilding city of Kherson, the only provincial capital held by Russia since its full-blown invasion was launched on February 24. But an overnight push of more than 30 kilometers to Dudchany, a small village along the Dnipro River's western shore, contrasts with the slow progress in previous months, where Ukraine was liberating a handful of small villages over weeks. Though the defense ministry said Russia's forces had made a pre-planned retreat and were inflicting massive casualties on Ukraine's forces, Moscow-installed officials in the area indicated that opposing troops had progressed further still. Vladimir Saldo, the Russia-appointed governor of Kherson who signed a treaty annexing Kherson alongside Putin, told Russian state television that Ukraine's forces had advanced as far as Dudchany, 40 kilometers south of Zolotobalka, according to Reuters. Russian forces in the city of Kherson have started to block people from leaving and making lists of young men they want to mobilize to fight, according to Serhiy Klin, a Ukrainian member of the Kherson Regional Council who is now in exile. But Klin said news of Ukraine's advances had created a victorious mood among Ukrainians living in Russian-occupied territory. Pro-Russian channels on social media app Telegram claimed Russia's army was holding back Ukraine's advance at Dudchany, about 100 kilometers north of Kherson city, but warned Kyiv's forces outnumbered Moscow's. Natalia Humaniuk, a spokesperson for the Ukrainian Army's Southern Command, said, "We are doing all possible to oust them from our territory as soon as possible." She refused to confirm or deny Russian media reports about the extent of the retreat of Russia's forces.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.